This is a pretty interesting question from Reddit. It says, is x over y equals 1 a linear equation? If we start with x over y being equal to 1 and multiply y to both sides, cancel, and we get x is equal to y, which is the same as y is equal to x. And if you graph that, we just get something like this, right? And if you prefer, you can also subtract x or y to both sides. I will do it like the original post. So I will subtract y to both sides, and we get x minus y is equal to 0, which is in the standard form of a linear equation. But is this really linear? I will tell you no, because if you look back to the original here, we have x over y is equal to 1. We have y on the bottom. So there must be a condition that we have to set up, and that is y cannot be equal to 0. We cannot divide it by 0, otherwise we are going to get undefined. And in fact, if you look at this step right here, we multiply the y to both sides. That should also tell you y cannot be 0, because otherwise we're just multiplying 0 to both sides of an equation. No, don't do that, because otherwise you can prove all the equations are true. Don't do that. So is this a linear equation? Technically speaking, no, but I will tell you it's almost linear. To make this super clear, when we want to graph x over y is equal to 1, all we have to do is to look at y is equal to x. But we have to impose the condition that y is not equal to 0. And because y is equal to x, when we say y is not equal to 0, that also implies that x cannot be equal to 0. So now, to graph this, that's our typical graph, which is like this. That's y is equal to x. But we just have to go to when y is equal to 0, which is right here, and also x is equal to 0, which is at the origin. But it's not, right? Go ahead and put an open circle on the graph, and then just erase it. So this right here will be the graph for x over y is equal to 1. Notice we are missing x is equal to 0, and we are also missing y is equal to 0. We're missing the origin. However though, if you are going to graph, let's say x is equal to y or y is equal to x, if the equation was written in this like this, then the graph will be just like this, and then we're done. So that's a main difference, because this line has an open circle, it's like a hole. It's technically not a linear equation.